Hey guys, what's up? Drew here, and today I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Came out yesterday. It's May 3rd today, I think. So, yeah. Um, it's the second day it came out, and I wanted to review it. Uh, if you guys like these types of videos, if this goes well, then I might make more. I've never done a movie review before, so cut me some slack. Uh, I'm going to try to do this in one take. So, I saw The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and for those who haven't seen uh, The Amazing Spider-Man 1, I saw it and I remember most of it, kind of. So it's all right. It's not great. I prefer Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies over the Amazing Spider, the original one. I thought it was good, but like Andrew Garfield, he's a good actor, but I liked him in the Amazing Spider-Man, and I liked him in this movie. Um, but that one, he wasn't. He kind of mumbled a lot, and I guess that's kind of what they were going for the he's a teenager or whatever. But so like I would rate the original Amazing Spider-Man that came out 2 years ago. I would rate that like a 7.5, maybe like a 6.5. It's good, but it's not anything really that amazing. This one was a lot better. I like this one a lot better than the first one. Well, I'm gonna talk about the good things I liked and then things I didn't like about the movie. Uh, the first thing I liked was the CG. The CG I thought was really good, and it felt in some scenes it almost looked like an animated movie. It looked really good. There's some shots where Spider-Man's falling out of the sky, or at least in the beginning, I can't remember exactly, but um, and then when he's swinging around, his costume kind of ripples, which is really cool because it doesn't look like that's his skin. I thought the acting was really good. Uh, with Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy and Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I thought their chemistry in the movie was really good, and I would definitely check it out just for that alone. I thought the romance on and off thing was pretty good. So it was believable. It felt realistic. I liked Electro. Electro was really cool. I was a little skeptical about Electro when I first saw the images. I thought, yeah, he looks cool, but is he gonna be how's he gonna act in the movie? And when I saw Electro first, like, come out as his super form, whatever, it was really cool. I liked how they made him look. They give him like a I don't know. In the beginning, he wears like a hoodie or something, or like a jacket, like sweatpants or something. Um, and I like how they gave him like his skin's like fluorescent blue, and you could see the veins and everything. And was another cool thing is that he's like, oh, I could see the electricity flowing through the walls and stuff, and how they gave him his powers, I thought was pretty cool. I was thinking like, well, how are they going to give him, these electrical abilities? And I assumed it would have been something similar to like Dr. Manhattan or something. He kind of looks like Dr. Manhattan in a sense, but when what they gave him was it was like electric eels in a tank for like energy, or it was like something about like they're using energy source based off of like electric eels or something like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of cool, but kind of like it was cool. It was I didn't see it coming was when they fight when he was fighting with Spider-Man. um, they played like subtle dubstep, and I was like, okay, I didn't see that. I'm not why you're playing dubstep, but it actually worked out pretty good, in my opinion. I think the dubstep actually kind of hyped up the battles a little. So like, oh shit, look at this. This is awesome. What I didn't like in the trailer was that um, he was like, oh, I wish I could be like Spider-Man and get all this attention and everything. And he's really cool. And then they give him his powers or whatever. Fast forward to the part where he has his powers. Um, and he first encounters Spider-Man as Electro, but he doesn't call himself Electro just yet. In the trailers, it made it seem like Spider-Man just completely forgot about him and um, just kind of assumed he was evil and started attacking him. And that wasn't the case at all. Because in the movie, I'm not going to spoil the whole scene. I was trying to not give in too much detail, but he's like, oh, Spider-Man, hey, oh, you remember me? And he's kind of like, oh, well, yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. But, so he kind of he remembers who he is, but he didn't remember his name. And it just kind of goes from there, as something happens, and it just kind of sparks a battle. So that's basically what that scene is about. I thought Harry, the guy who I don't know his name, but the actor who plays Harry, I thought he was I was a little skeptical about it when who they picked for him, because I don't remember if he was in the first movie. I don't think he was, but I like how he looked kind of like scrawny rich kid, but also kind of looked like has that crazy look in his eye. I thought he was a really good choice for, after I saw the movie, I thought he was a really good choice for Harry and the Green Goblin. I thought that when you first see the Green Goblin, like I saw on the trailer what he looked like, and I was also skeptical of that. But when I actually heard him when he first arrives, and I heard that laugh, I was like, oh shit, that's the Green Goblin, and it was really, really cool to hear that. I was like, oh man, he was just really good as the Green Goblin. The only thing I didn't like about that, mentioning Harry, was that I didn't like the fact that Norman Osborn, we didn't really see, like, it makes sense when I think about it, but like, I wish I could have seen more of him, because like, at least in the first movie, because you hear people talk about him in the first movie, and nothing really comes out of it. Like, you just kind of like, oh yeah, this is Norman Osborn, he's sick. And at the end of the Amazing Spider-Man, you see, if you haven't watched it yet, spoiler, I don't know, it's just the after scene credits, aren't really spoiling anything, but you see that he's sick. That's pretty much it. I mean, you don't really see him, but I just feel like they could have used him better than what they did with him. I just figured, I wish I wanted to see more with him. But essentially what happens to Harry is that he gets sick like his dad, and he needs Spider-Man to help him. I'm not going to go into detail with that either, but so I saw a lot of videos leading up to the movie, so I kind of knew what they were planning in a sense, but I'm not going to spoil it. But the ending I thought was really cool, and I saw it coming, but I didn't think they'd actually do it. Say they kind of like more going to trick you into thinking this is what happened, but that wasn't the case. That is what happened. But I thought it ended pretty good. I thought the ending really kind of helped the story progress in a good way. So I do like the ending of the movie. I thought it was pretty good. Now, I don't really have a whole lot of bad things to say about the movie. I mean, I guess if I had to say anything really, I didn't like the fact that they didn't use Rhino a whole lot. They only kind of showed his character in the beginning, and like he's in a truck. It's literally the beginning of the movie. He's just in the beginning for a scene, and you don't hear from him again until like near the ending of the movie. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I really wanted to see, like, it was, you get to see him as Rhino, but not for like one scene. So they don't really show him. I heard, when I first heard about the movie, they're saying Electro, Green Goblin, and Rhino. And I assumed Rhino would be a bigger part of the movie, but he really wasn't. It kind of disappointed me in that sense. But I thought it out a little bit, and I kind of just, I'm assuming they didn't show him that much because they wanted to kind of use him more in the Sinister Six movie, which that's reasonable, I guess, but I guess to see what's to come, I don't think Spider-Man's in the Sinister Six movie. I assumed maybe they would just have Spider-Man like leave for it's like, oh, he's away or something because they did something near the end, like at the end of the movie or near the end of the movie, that made me think this is what they're doing to set up the Sinister Six movie. And they didn't really do anything. I don't know how they're gonna execute the Sinister Six movie, but the only members I know of that are in the movie is Rhino, at least from the movie I saw. It was Rhino, and Vulture, and Dr. Octopus. That's the only people I really know that they have. I know that they near the end of the movie, they talk about candidates, which are for the Sinister Six. And the first one they talked that they said they had like 5 candidates, or no, they had 5 or 6 candidates currently, or whatever. I don't know. And the first one they were trying to do was the Rhino. So I was like, yeah, okay, I understand, I guess. But the other thing I didn't like about the Rhino specifically was, I mean, I like the original design of Rhino with the suit, like he's this brawler with a big, like a super strength, endurance, and all this shit with the big Rhino suit. I thought they would use originally something like an armored suit or something like not like a fucking Halloween costume or something, but I thought they'd use something similar to like battle armor. Or like a gladiator or something like that, But what they kind of went like the Wolverine, like the Silver Samurai route, which was like, spoilers, the Silver Samurai in the Wolverine was like an ironmonger or something, like it was just a giant robot mech suit, and they kind of went that route where Rhino is this, and this information has been out for a while, so it's not really a spoiler so much. The Rhino, he's like this big mech suit and he's just, I don't know. It looked kind of like the Rhino, but I wish they would have had that original design, where he gets something like a serum in him or something, and he grows big or something like that. But they didn't go that route. So the other thing was that the fucking Rhino suit shot guns. I don't like that. I mean, I guess it's a mech suit and you're not just gonna put, blah blah, because it looked kind of slow, to be honest. But I don't know why it shoots guns. It doesn't make any sense to me. What was cool? Okay, what makes the mech suit cool is when he converts it from like a mini transformer or whatever, and it converts into an actual like robot Rhino, and he can charge people. I thought that was cool how it kind of goes up and down. So I guess it's redeemable, but it's just, to me, it's just like, I wasn't too appealed by the Rhino suit. Maybe if they change it a little bit, like make it a little more compacted, so it's kind of, I guess, like Tony Stark, Iron Man armor, I guess. I don't know. That's just me. But just to complete it, overall, I thought the movie was really good. I heard some people saying they didn't like it, like they had mixed kind of feelings about it. I would give the movie, honestly, an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. So compared to the first one and Spider-Man fucking 3. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to maybe do more of these. If you guys like this, I would appreciate if you could thumb it up and share and subscribe or whatnot. So all right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Who rocks mics till they up and swell, son? Who rocks mics and rocks them well, yo? Watch him make it, break it down, the music will just ooze. Watch him chop it up and make it feel so rude. People in the middle, all the alley wanna bump, and everybody who just hated people snuck up in the front. For the people in the back, for the people in the front, for the